So folks, this here right here is my power plant of the property. It's a 1998 Grizzly 600. Right there you see Grizzly 600. Look at them meats, folks. This is a real workhorse right here. Good looking rig. Rips like no tomorrow, I'm telling you what. This was one damn good machine. Power plant of my place here. I use it for clearing brush, hauling water, riding to the lake to go swimming. It's an all-around do-it-yourself rig around here. Good part about this property, it's high enough in the mountains and enough dirt roads where I can pretty much ride this anywhere I want to go besides on the highway. It's a great rig, folks. So in this video today, I'm going to show you some of the uses I use this thing for, and just pretty much just riding around on my prop here. So enjoying it, folks. And it's got a great seat too. There's my Toyota truck trailer, and over here, I'll zoom in for you guys. I got some really nice roses there. My barbecue, I picked up this bench with the table there. More to come. I got the Arizona cypress right there. Arizona cypress, folks. Really nice little tree there. And I got some yellow roses up top there. Mother's Day roses, really great. Really nice ponderosa pine there. I got a cord of oak wood back there behind the table. So folks, what I'm doing here today on my quad 600 Grizzly, you see the back of my shirt, that's Sodaro Orchards right here in Yuba County. They're peach growers. They've been around for 50 years, and the grandfather of the orchards is really the brain behind all the work. He was a genius when it came to peaches. They have 4 or 5 different strains. My favorite is the Fay Alberta, which is a really tasty peach that they grow here in Yuba County. So I'm looking forward to that. The Peach Festival's coming here June 14th and 15th, I believe. Oh, excuse me, that'd be July 14th and 15th here in Yuba County. We're gonna have the Peach Festival. So all the peach growers around and peach enthusiasts, they bring their peach products or just the stuff out of their orchards, the fresh fruit. So that's really great. So right here, I'm just going down here. I have a lot of brush down here at the end of the driveway, and I'm hauling it up with a chain and a tarp, and I'm hauling it back up the driveway. The trees are looking pretty green this time of year here on the property, and I've been using this quad quite a bit, so that's working out. Also, folks, lately I was called back to work. I'm an operating engineer out of the local union here in California, and to put it simply, that's just a heavy equipment operator. So I got hired on with this pipeline company, which I'm really excited about because I took some pipeline training 2 years ago back in Kentucky, and through my union, it's an international pipelining training fund, and they'll fly you back to Kentucky. You get per diem, and also they feed you and get you a hotel. So I took some trenching training on the excavator. It was a 3-week, 6-hour day, 10-hour day course. I learned how to dig ditch the pipeline way. I also took a hill dozer class, a hill winching class, and hung out back there for about 6 weeks. And then I took a cross-country trip out to North Carolina. On the way there, I stopped in Nashville. I actually saw Kid Rock in the American Badass bar, so that was cool. Nashville's one hell of a town, folks. If you ever get a chance to go out to Nashville, check it out. That's Nashville, Tennessee. Make sure you got a couple days to spend there. I spent 2 days there. I went down to Printer's Alley the next day and saw some blues bands, ate alligator. It was really cool. So after I left there, I went on to North Carolina and hung out with Kendra and Jeff and the 3 girls for a couple days, and took old Alabama Green, my green Toyota truck with the flatbed. That's what I call it. That's the name of that truck because I drove it through Alabama and it just sounded like a good name. And Alabama's an actually really green state, folks. Don't let the news or TV fool you about some of them states out there. They're really nice. So I had that truck on the East Coast, drove down to New Orleans, that is, folks, and spent a couple days in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. That was a good time. And met up with my nephew on the way back through. And oh, don't let me forget to tell you, I headed out to the Earthship Academy in Taos, New Mexico too, which was really cool. And I saw some of the Earthships, their bio texture, folks, and they're very self-reliant Earthships, and they're built out of recycled garbage, really. Some, they put cans in the walls, they put bottle walls, they're adobe. They have a tire berm on the back wall, which is the thermal mass. It insulates for heating in the winter and cooling in the summer. They have cooling tubes through the back berm. I would say they're basically just culvert pipes with a door that closes them through the whole house. And then in the front is about a 7 by 25 foot greenhouse. And they put the greenhouse windows on a slant, so they really take in the light for the Earth's access at that time of year with solar panels. And they recycle all the water. There in Taos, New Mexico, they catch the rainwater off the roofs and they hold it in the cisterns. So I went out and saw that on the trip. It was really great. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So then I met my nephew in Las Vegas and we did some gambling and partying, and it was a good time, really. Then I headed back out here. So all in all, it's a great time. But right now I'm back to work, so if you don't see as many videos as I was posting, it's because I'm only going to have 1 day off a week, and I'm working 10 to 11 hour days. Right now I'm just running a skid steer, but they could throw me back in a hoe anytime. So we'll see what happens with that. But other than that, folks, all in all, this is a really good piece of property. And I've been digging up the water lines up on the top part where my water storage tanks are, and trying to figure out where the lines actually go up there, because some old boy had him a garden going on up here in the past, and he needed a lot of water in a lot of different places, if you know what I mean. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out which piping actually goes down near my cabin there, so I can pipe down to it. I'm limited on time on what I can do right now, folks, so just bear with me. It's gonna get good. This channel's gonna grow, and you're gonna see some really great content if you just hang with me. So if you get a chance, like, subscribe, and hit the notifications for me. I surely would appreciate it, and it'll keep that great content coming your way. Oh, folks, don't let me forget, I also stopped and saw Mike and Jennifer in Abilene, Texas, and met Jake, my nephew, for the first time. And he was a pretty cool guy. We went out shooting, and me, Mike, and Jake went out and played pool and had a good time with their friends out there. So that was great. Abilene, Texas is a great town too, if you ever get a chance to visit. I stopped off in Roswell, New Mexico, and saw some of their alien attractions from when supposedly aliens landed there, but who knows for real what happened. But so that was part of my trip, and I headed on out. So it was a great time. It was an adventure. So back here on my property, I'm just dragging this brush up top into a burn pile. And right now I've been trying to dig up some water lines, like I said, and I'm gonna get that squared away here in the next few weeks. I also have a solar package that I'm having somebody build for me that I'm gonna install myself here slowly, and then I'll have power on the place. Right now I'm still running off a generator. Like I told you in the previous video, I have about 20 to 25 ponderosa pines that are dead on this property that need to come out. So I'm going to be doing that too. I'm thinking about renting a machine or buying one, like a mini or something, to drag them with and to make a few pads up here on the property for a few other cabin builds I want to do. So right now, just one thing at a time, and I'm trying to, you know, maximize my time, because I did go back to work, folks. So that's one thing I do have to do, is work. So YouTube's not paying me a penny to do these videos. I don't have sponsors or endorsements, so I need to make a living, folks. But the property's coming out pretty great, and I did plant some trees here. I did transplant some madrones, and I also cloned some grapevines native from the area, so that's coming along real well. Most of them started getting green leaves on them, so that's a blessing here on the property. I still have to clear coat the inside of the cabin, wire in my plugs for when I pick up my solar package, and get that all squared away. So there's a lot of work to do here, folks. It's not an easy task, but it's enjoyable. I'm excited about it day by day. While I'm out working out of town, I get excited. We're up there rebuilding paradise, doing all underground utilities and gas, so communications also. And PG&E has this plan to do 10,000 miles of underground and get rid of the power poles in a lot of Northern California towns. So that's exciting. The work sounds like it's going to last a while. So folks, just let me know what you think of the video. Comment if you like. Have a great weekend.